Welcome to The New Next, a podcast that addresses current events and how they will impact the future. Co-hosted by the inquisitive public speaking champion, Mike McVeigh, and energy, economics, and technology expert, Matt Jensen. Join us as we explore all things energy, economic, tech, and political, and how they will affect our future.
We've talked a lot about nuclear power on this podcast, and it's really been interesting to see the dramatic, really quick shift on military or nuclear power since this global energy crisis has undertaken. So it's specifically in Germany and Japan. So Germany, after Fukushima, put in basically a plan to take all their nuclear offline, and over the past couple years, it kind of shows how fast these things change. But their prime minister just extended a nuclear reactor to keep it from going offline. Basically, they've made an entire 180 off nuclear power here in the last year or so. But Germany's keeping them on. Japan is also extending the life of the nuclear plants. They're currently considering extending the nuclear plants beyond the current 60 years that they're usually capped at. So it's just kind of like, it's been interesting to see how quick political and consumer sentiment for energy mix has changed so quickly once you've had to pay dramatically more. So I think it's probably last year I was talking about on LinkedIn or something, like how this energy shock really has the potential to be a catalyst moment for I don't know, almost like a citizen pushback against the ruling parties. So but you've seen over the last couple months, this is taken out a lot of global leaders, basically their inability to handle the energy crisis. And it's just wild. So I think a lot of these countries are realizing that if you have domestic energy production, whether it be nuclear or something like that, it's especially nuclear because, the need not to basically control or procure the amount of commodities consistently needed for natural gas and coal and stuff like that. But countries, if they're smart and they're able, and if they're developed right now, are really focusing on ways to ensure their energy security. So it's a huge turn of events for countries like Japan and Germany switching on nuclear power. But it's also positive to see that when they see things aren't working, that they're adjusting strategy and really focusing on how to deliver for their citizens.
If you would like to learn more about the New Next podcast, find us at thenewnextpodcast.com, where you can suggest a topic you would like for us to cover. If you enjoyed what you heard, share the podcast, tell a friend about it, or rate us with 5 stars.